All right, welcome to another episode of What's Your Story? You got your host Josh here. I know you guys are used to me being behind the camera, but this episode we did things a little different. Our guest was Wale Intern, who was our first guest that we ever had, actually when we started, and also Leaf. These guys are a part of the Academy, which is DJ Academy's collective. I want to tell these guys thank you for giving us their time and their opportunity. If you like this style of the interview that we've done, go ahead and let us know in the comments, and we'll definitely shoot some more content like that as well. And for everyone out there, thank y'all for supporting us so far. And yeah, we're going to keep it going and always stay positive. I'll give something motivational real quick since I asked everybody else to do it. Smile, strive. If you're going through something, you always got somebody to talk to. But hey, that's enough of me. Let's roll on to the episode.
Talked to him that night before that happened. So for me, it was kind of like that album drop, that happened to him, but it was just like he lived his album.
What price is too much though? You know what I mean? Because you can look at a lot of cases in hip hop, right? Where people, they have neighborhood problems going on. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about it on wax. Both sides are talking about it. You know what I mean? You get a lot of views. You get a lot of attention. Probably get some labels coming at you. But if you don't know how to manage what you're about to, to get, whether it's a bunch of money, bunch of temptation, because that's gonna come with it, because we're human. You know what I'm saying? You becoming like a known person and stuff now. So like, what is it really worth if at the end of the day you're going to be out of here quick? Because you talking about people that's not alive. Like, is it really worth just views? Is it really worth just opportunities? Do you not feel like you can make those same opportunities by choosing a different path? And everybody grows up different, because I don't know what it's like to grow up in certain areas, Chicago, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, is it worth it? Like, what's the real price of that? Like, is it worth it?
What's the price of your life?
You asking me?
Yeah, what's the price of your life?
What's the price of my life?
Like, do you think if you could say a couple words, make a little bit of money, and move away, would that be a good enough cost for your life?
Depending on the situation.
The situation is, if you stay in your hometown, you may die. But you're rapping about it. Now you're making money to get up out of your hometown. So you're saying, why? Sometimes that could be a reason.
Yeah.
So would you take that? It's just words, right?
It's a hell of a risk.
It's just words.
And
Well, what you got to lose?
Damn, that's real.
And
when you went in,
you don't got to live there. You can always just pop up and visit. And you got to remember this too. If, let's be real, everybody who is an adult, when they want to leave their hometown because it's at a certain point, it's like the people who get stuck in their hometown, you feel trapped. So when you get out, you still, in the day, you still love home. You're still going to put on for home. But I'm going to still do it from a distance. I'm going to come back and visit. I'm going to still be quote unquote tapped in. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah, I'm going to put on for where I'm from, but I'm not there though. Athletes do the same thing too. All these athletes that go to the league, do you really see them back at home until and only how they come back home is when they dried up and retired. But during the height of it, you ain't gonna catch them. The ones you do catch there, what happens? They always end up in trouble. Something happened. Same thing with them.
They're proving themselves in some way. Somebody. It's always something.
Yeah. I never thought about it like that. I've always tried to, I would say, because I can't even imagine really just growing up in Chicago or being in Chicago. I know we were talking about this earlier, but even like the Dirk situation, like I was saying earlier, I asked a question earlier about, I felt like he didn't really care about the fans, but the pressure on him from his city because of the type of character that Von had and he carried with people that knew him and with people that, disliked him. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how Von is looked at by everyone. I really think of him as I think of Von as like someone who said something and meant what he said. You know what I mean? I feel like he's so rare and so respected and so loved because I feel like when he said he was going to do something, he did it.
Von was like a GTA character.
He did it.
Like what you gotta think about the way we used to speak on CJ from San Andreas. That's how we spoke on King Von. Like, and that's why I said, like, we talking about like people that postmans of albums. King Von was like this mystical creature. Like the last person we thought that was like so gangster and everything, even post when they died, that did all this crazy stuff, was Pop. The next person that did that we might look at that way is Chief Keef.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Chief Keef grew as a person though. Chief Keef accepted the fact that, hey, I cannot go hang out in Chicago. And that's growth. Out of everybody else in Chicago who we looked at or whatever, Chief Keef grew.
So I got a question. How great is the marketability of drill rap, no matter what area? What's the peak for drill rap and marketability, bro? Let's see what is it? I want to know. What's your opinion?
You want to go first?
How high you think you can really take it? What's the ceiling for it?
Drill rap,
no matter what area.
It's only gonna go but so far. It's only going because you want to get on the radio. How much of what you're actually saying is going to actually be able to be put on the radio? So I really think it's going to get too far. But I'm hoping. Shoot, I was just playing some drill. What's the name? K Flock and B Love. I was playing in the car on the way here. So I want it to succeed. I'm waiting.
All right. What's your opinion?
I think.
How great you think you can go, bro?
I think it's like a propeller. So when you do drill rap, it's a propeller of, it's going to get you lit quick. Once everybody notice, like, oh snap, like they beefing, oh this is about, they talking about they dead homies, it's going to propel so quick. But you got, at a certain point, you as an artist have to be good. Because if you're not a good artist, but the only reason we listen to you because of, you're picking at somebody dead homies in the hood or whatever, and you can't evolve to that second level of like, okay, I actually can make good music and I can actually make a hit record past the diss records, that's where it got to go to. So yeah, you can use it to prepare your career. You can use it to get your followers up, get the views, and get your name out there. But can you make a hit? Can you actually make some music? I felt like B Love, people thought K Flock was going to be that, but he got locked up. I think B Love had that talent, and the only reason I love B Love as a person from South Carolina, because I love the samples. He probably has some of the best samples I heard in like drill music. But it's like, all right, are you going to continue with that? And he actually made some records, not really dissing nobody, but you can always throw subliminals.
Okay, I agree. Like, you gotta have more talent than just dissing people, for sure. But you do. I'm kind of stumped at what you asked me earlier, but for real, because I already know. Like, damn, bro, that is a tough ass situation with just the words and like taking the risk. Like taking the risk is just rapping it out. Because I see that. Because like both of y'all are right in different ways. Like you said, it is a play to like get rich like quick because it's drama, is that's gonna sell. And damn, bro, that is a tough spot because let's say you got all the talent to make it out, You feel me? But the records that you're doing, that's getting all the traction, because I see that all the time. The drama tracks, they gonna sell because they drama. The tracks with actual content, talent, like you can tell they put some thought behind it. They may not get as much traction. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I feel like you can have all the talent you want, but if you don't get out, if you're in a certain situation, if you don't get out in time, then like, you know what I'm saying? Then we just gonna be playing what you recorded while you was here. I be feeling like that's whack. I ain't gonna lie. And I feel like I'm a part of the problem because I like drill a lot because the music be good. And it does make it better that it's real. But I do hate the stories that come behind it. You know what I mean? For real, for real. I do hate the stories that come behind it. I ain't gonna lie. That shit be lame. Like,
Nah, man, I love
and people got families too. You know what I'm saying?
It hit different when you turn on your YouTube.
Can I get some water?
Some water. It hit different whenever you see, man, Chatlon Ross got a whole documentary, 3 hours about the whole situation, everything's going around. Then you got Act on screen reacting to it. Then you're gonna go see
I'll take one. Thank you, bro.
I'm good. Then you see Vlad got some people that might have been around talking about it, and everybody else reacted to it. And No Jumper might have the people who did the crime come up and do the interview. Bro, it hit different.
No Jumper gonna have that, but yeah.
No Jumper gonna have the person that said, "Hey, no Jumper gonna have the person that said, oh, I'm the person who made that person do the Harlem Shake when K-Flock said that I made that dude do the Harlem Shake. I was the dude." Like, that's what No Jumper gonna
have. That's for real though. I just be thinking about that sometimes because I listen to it. It be hard, bro. It be hard. It be well produced. It be well engineered. Like, it be hard. The vocals be hard. You know what I'm saying?
The funny saying in it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's like the what's the TikTok sound that went crazy? The hit Buddy in the back of his melon or something like that. I don't really be on TikTok like that. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't have TikTok. Oh, word. Yeah, I know it's super popular on TikTok, and I'm like, dang, like this is a sound that's going viral, but it's about a op or somebody getting killed. Like, those people got families. I think that's what I think about. Because I mean, King Von has this reputation, whatever, but you kind of like him when you see him on camera.
Yeah, but at the same time,
you know what I'm saying?
King Von allegedly was a serial killer.
That is.
At the same time, we still like love the music. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but shoot, at this point, you might as well go ahead and glorify Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of do already.
That is true.
Low key, kind of do already. So, how you feel about labels downsizing? Because I didn't know this was gonna happen, but it's happening.
How they downsize?
How they downsize? From what I just seen on the internet, they're just getting rid of a lot of people.
What positions?
What positions? So positions. I don't know positions, so I'm not even gonna throw out no shit. I don't know positions, but if I had to guess positions, I would guess A&Rs, because they can just get on the internet themselves and find somebody. I mean, that's what they've been doing anyway. Really, think about it. They have to. What was it, bro? Music. Artist development. Whoever in that department, for like. That got to go. Maybe with the exception of 2 people, depending on how much knowledge that they have their own self or what they specialize in. Artist development, I don't think they really do artist development like that. I feel like they just picking people and they just been like, do what you do, here go a bag. That's how I personally feel, honestly. Because I don't feel like the quality of music is the same as it used to be. I feel like they just putting out what sells. And that's cool. And every type of music is available. You know what I mean? So you can look and you can just find that on your own. depending on what type of sound you like. We got Spotify, we got Apple Music, but as far as what's popular and what's like put out, you know what I'm saying? And I like it too. I fucking love it. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Shit just ain't the same. Like, and yeah, they got rid of that. They got rid of artist development. They got rid of A&Rs. Out of every position, I feel like those would be the two. Those would be my top two.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So right now it is a transitional period. As everybody known for a couple months now that rap and hip hop, we're waiting for that next thing. The last thing was drill. And I think we've seen at the heights of it, and then it's starting to fizzle out as of right now. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
So everybody's looking for that next thing. The ladies have the wave as well. But what's after that? Nobody knows. So the labels are downsizing, preparing for the long haul.
What would be the long haul? In your definition, what's the long haul?
Like migration. Not migration. I can't even say the word straight. Hibernation. Hibernation of a beast. That's what you would look at the entity as. They are downsizing because since there's not that many artists out there that's doing that new thing that is the most popular, why are we having 6 people as A&Rs or any other positions when we don't have that much traction as of right now? Maybe we just need 1 or 2 people to do it. And the rest maybe one person could do it remotely. Downsize until the next big boom, and then more people will come back.
Strictly business move.
Yeah.
Strictly business move.
What do you think?
We're in a period of time where screens are just screens and people can't sell music. So right now, people got to figure out how to sell music again. So since people got to figure out how to sell music again, and people are not selling music because streams are divided between more than music now. Streams are divided between content creators, podcasts, because it's at a point where, like I said, like I ain't gonna lie, it's been like music's been down this year. Like if you want to say in hip hop, the highlight of hip hop this year is Drake and Kendrick beefing and women rap, meaning as in like Sexy Red, Gorilla, and Lotto.
Yeah, they're taking over right
and
now.
You can throw in some Boss Man D-Lo. That's the highlight of rap this year. Rod Wave dropped a really good album. Like Tyler just dropped, he got his own fan base, but you got people like you got Uzi selling like 60K first week. Like
I actually did see that, yeah.
Like Uzi doesn't supposed to sell 50K for 60K first week. That's unheard of.
That's
like true. He's a mega star. Like he has he gave the Migos their first number 1.
Oh, with Bad and Bougie.
Yeah. So he had his own number 1s. He got a whole song that NFL teams use as a theme song. So you thinking of him selling Gorilla, you and Gorilla selling the same thing. And this is Gorilla first album. So it's like, Uzi, are you falling off? So we gotta get back to it. People are we're in a state where it's not about streams no more. And 2, people gotta learn how to sell music.
So in your opinion, what does it take to sell music? Right now?
I think they gotta start battling. Like they did, I'm glad they let people do bundles again. But I just feel like a lot of these artists gotta do the bundles. Like you gotta sell some merch with it. At least you buying something, and they gotta set up way to it now. But it's like end of the day, you gotta sell something. Like,
Yeah.
and also I think too, they should add like ticket sales.
Okay.
Cause
So out to the total sale, to
Mhm.
like total sales. Okay.
Yeah, I think they should add what's your thoughts on that? Leave? You think they should add ticket sales to like shows
I never thought of that.
to their like album sales?
Yeah, I ain't never thought of that.
Never thought about that. So I can't give you an answer about that right now because I haven't had a time. So maybe later on in this podcast I'll give you an answer. But I do want to talk about the question that was asked of what should be done now. And that's the big thing. Nobody knows what it is to be done. Everybody's looking for it. What do you think?
Like I said, you just gotta figure out how to like sell music. Like, you gotta remember, we don't buy CDs no more. We stream, and you gotta remember, streams are so divided now. Like, you gotta remember, like,
Next
Oh,
next
so
next
I
thing
got
to
one
be
thing.
done as far as what? As far
So-
as like artists or as far as
Well,
grabbing attention or
well,
as far as what?
right now there's a problem with the engine. And the problem is, excuse me, that right now the consumers are looking for the artist to have personality right now because since the streaming wave is so much, they want their artists to be somewhat like streamers. They want more information. They're invested more into the artist and they feel like they should get a little bit more like the streamers.
why Cardi don't gotta do that?
But see, those are exceptions. But the artists, on the other hand, are only doing their job because they want to make art. They're not doing it to have their personality out there. So that's the clash right there that I've seen.
Damn, I never thought about it from that perspective. Totally right. Okay. Because damn, you kind of totally right. Because at the end of the day, it is an art form. But I feel like in today's time, you kind of got to save yourself on the internet. People got to like you as a person.
Exactly. They want you
Damn,
to see.
I never thought about it like that. That's crazy. I never thought about it like
because
that. Because
they're hungry.
Yeah.
Because everybody's swiping up. They're hungry because the endorphins are going. They want to see their favorite artist doing something, a new song, anything. They want to see something because they're consuming data so quickly.
Damn, I didn't think about it like that. That's right though. Because we do, I mean, yeah, let's get on Twitter, scroll all day. Get on Instagram, scroll all day. That is a lot of data for your brain. That is a lot of data for your brain at one time. And that's funny because in some recent, interviews we did, we asked artists like, how often do you think you have to like drop to stay relevant? And we got someone said like 3 times a day or something like that. I think it was Eddie Pills. He said 3 to 5 times a day. And he just like everything moving so fast, you got to keep with it because everything is so fast.
3 times a day. 3 songs or 3 posts?
3 posts, not 3 songs.
3 posts is like.
You feel like got to be more or less.
That's a social media influencer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an influencer at that point. 3 posts a day.
So I got a question, man. What
draws a line?
Okay, yeah.
Between being an influencer, or is that what the artist has to do now to keep up with the times? And now that's up to the artist to figure out, okay, is it something that I have to do, or is it something that I want to do and can do? And then you got to get a team behind it to be able to recognize that and also do it as well.
I think that's one of the most important things about artists of today. And I feel like was a trend at a little point in time. People coming up with their own team. You do this for me. You do this, you do this, you do this. Not even for me. Let me take that out. But we do this as a team together and we grow together and we shine together. Like Cardi got Opium. Kanye had the Good Music Collective at one time. But not even the big artists, but like the new artists coming up. Like even when the baby first came in, he had real goats shooting his videos.
Yeah.
The majority of like his I feel like his first startup videos, they were getting good. He had Savani shoot some too. He got a pretty good following. You know what I'm saying? But
Lyric Lemonade was like the standard.
You said Lyrical Lemonade?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Cole
Like,
Bennett, yeah.
Bro,
I enjoyed Cole Bennett videos. He put me on a lot of people because his videos were so good.
Bro, it was I remember that point in time. That's another thing too. We don't have that. Yo, if you had a Cole Bennett video, you were going viral.
Yeah,
I agree.
It was like gold.
It was, oh my God.
I totally agree.
I don't even know. Last time I really like, I think the last time I was like, oh, Cole Bennett dropped a video and everybody was like on it was maybe the Eminem one. And I was like, did that because it was Eminem. Then I think it was I think he did an album. He had like Cochise on it. Corday and I like the Killer Ray. They had like a little record. That thing was with the lyrics.
Was that the album with the Dirk and Cuddy song on it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I got that song on my playlist.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Cochise, man. Cochise is a real one.
But how you feel about like what he said, like the videos, how you needed a lyrical, because Lyrical Lemonade put me on a lot of, like Cole Bennett put me on a lot of artists. Like, he put me on Juice WRLD, I ain't gonna lie. With the All Girls Are the Same video.
I remember that. Yeah, that was video. Yeah.
I'll be honest. And then he put me on
Famous Dex.
Sofago. Even Sofago at one point. If you had a Cole Bennett video, I ain't gonna lie, I was checking for you.
We learned about Tekka from Cole Bennett. It was like so
for real.
I think about 2016.
Wasn't it that 2016, right?
But it started with the Chance the Rapper, so that was like 2014.
So it was the beginning of the digital era.
Yeah.
Where we're all looking to consume like digital hip hop.
Yeah.
And it was right around that sweet time where everything was out. And you ask anybody about 2016, everybody's always going to just say it was a good year. And around that time, music was good.
So
that's true. That is true. That is true. My 2016 was a show.
Oh man, that was 2016 really crazy. Speaking on that, like, you feel like right now we're in the era of like where like the drop mics, freestyles are like the new wave? Because like I feel like the last couple of people I noticed that popped off, they popped off from like a drop mic or off the radar type thing.
Yeah, no, they had a couple. It was good.
I feel like it's a good trend. It kind of reminds me of the Basement, you know, Rap City, the Basement. That's what it reminds me of, honestly. So I feel like it's good. I mean, I found 1900 Rugrat off of it.
Bro,
I like 1900 Rugrat. I
ain't gonna lie. You got that. I'm gonna like Trap Dicky popped off of that. Bossman D-Lo popped off of it.
Anicia.
Caribou.
Hell yeah.
Caribou fucked up her bag though. I love you, Caribou though. I love you. Hey, Caribou, you might be the black woman that can get me out of the milk. Dave, I ain't gonna lie, Dave Blunt's song off the record was fire too.
Oh yeah, he was going ham at one part. Yeah, I seen that. I think that's like a trend right now, but I feel like it's a positive trend when it comes to the culture for the show. It's definitely getting a lot of people a lot of good looks that probably would have never found before. You know what I'm saying? So I give that shit a thumbs up. I give that shit a thumbs up. I enjoy watching them. I watch them. So hell yeah. All right, I got another question. Do y'all think it's fair? So back in the day, you had to go to the store, you had to buy the album. You know what I'm saying? You had to go cop the CD. You had to put it in your CD player or your stereo. So now I just want to ask, do you feel like it's fair the amount of streams you have to get an album sale? Do you feel like it's fair? I want to know that because honestly, I don't even know how I feel about the conversion of everything with the sales.
I feel like it should be like if your album has 15 songs on it and you got 15 plays, I think that should be an album sale because that's pretty much derating a whole listen to an album. That's how I look at it.
So you think the one sale should be the amount of songs? Is that what you're saying? The amount of songs on the album because that counts as one play.
Mm-hmm. So one play. So you got say we have 15 songs on that album.
Yeah.
Every 15 listens equals an album sale. That's how I think.
What about the duration of the album, though? What about the timing of the album? Like, what if you only listen to a little bit of every 15, of every song?
Hey, it is what it is, but just to make it all even. So that's how I look at it. And also, too, I just think I do love the wave of everybody getting into vinyls.
Oh, yeah, that's fire.
I do love that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I love, like, holding the album, looking at the art cover. Like one, if I could have like one album on vinyl, it would probably be like St. John Ghetto Lenny Love Stories, but like he only made like a certain amount of them, so it's like you go on eBay, it's like 2 bands for it, 3, so it's just kind of like you get to see it and have a physical part of like living through that album.
Somebody mark that. We're gonna get that for him one of these years. One of these years for his birthday. Somebody send me that. Because we're going to get that for him. We all going to get that money.
Facts.
Nah.
Do you feel like it's fair, bro? The amount of streams to album sales? Because I looked it up one day, and I can't remember the exact.
It was like 1,500 something like that.
Yeah, bro. I was like, God damn. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, do you think that's fair, bro? Do you think that warrants going to Target buying a house?
Well, you're talking about digital, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So how much wattage or data is really consumed by playing that song? How much money you're saying that amount of electricity generated is worth X amount of dollars, same as the album? Does it compute that way? No. So that's why.
That's why you gotta have so many streams to make that shit count. That's what makes it really count.
You gotta have some type of money. Somebody gotta come back.
You gotta do like Taylor Swift, man. Sell some physical copies, man, and remake the album 3 times.
That's exactly what you gotta do.
See, you provide perspectives. I'll be thinking I'm all like smart, but you provide perspectives that I really don't think about. It really like breaks down. I never thought about the streams being broken down into the energy that it would take for you to play that stream. That's kind of crazy. That's crazy.
Because then that's a money making machine. Just how is it going? How's the world going to continue to revolve if I just make or print money just by only takes me $10 a month to get X amount of money for just a streaming farm, and you make thousands of dollars? It doesn't equate that way.
Got you. So that's
just one way I see it.
Yeah.
Just one way.
Because I know the way I felt about it, I was just like, I know what artists I like and I know what artists I listen to. I know how much I listen to a certain artist, you know what I mean? And I just be like, $1,500 for one album sale? Like, it seems like a lot, but it just seems like a lot, I guess, because we're seeing it in like numbers that we know, if that makes sense. I don't feel like people are thinking about the actual energy you got to use. But that's crazy, but it makes sense if you break it down to that. I just never thought about it like that. That's kind of crazy. I was kind of feeling what you were saying with the every song low key. I was like, okay, that's smart, because I know me. Like, how do y'all listen to y'all music? I know me, if somebody come out with a new album, I gotta listen to it from start to finish. I have to. I can't listen to it out of order. That shit like drive me crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I can't do it. How about you?
How often do you get a rapper to drop an album that's coherent start to finish?
How y'all feel about Big X the Plug album?
Sampling and production is out of this world.
I've been hearing a lot of people compliment his album in real life.
Yeah, no,
In real life, for real.
The production on that album was incredible. Cause I'm gonna say it was like 3 albums right there. It was him, Gorilla, and Rod Wave. I listened to that Rod Wave album like 4 or 5 times. It hit. Like first time I was like, oh no. Then I went back and listened to it like, okay, yeah, Rod Wave did his thing. Gorilla, it just surprised me. Like, one, her album sales, then 2, the amount of hits and how the quality of like, okay, this is the Gorilla that we liked and we first fell in love with.
You were surprised about like
her album sales.
For real?
That
I look you in. I was like, shit, she on,
bruh.
I fought with her though. Like,
but at the same time, too, though, bro, I'll be real with you. Like, if you think about her counterparts right now, she outsold Gorilla. I mean, my bad. She outsold Sexy Red. Sexy Red had a Drake feature. She outsold Lotto. So, you know, I'm sitting here looking at her album right now. It's like 4 or 5 hits, and you sitting here thinking about it. It's like, I don't want to consider like Gorilla like at superstar level, but for somebody at her and it's her first album to come out with an album with like 4 or 5 hits on the album, that's unheard of. You might have like 1 or 2 songs on there, but like a couple of them, yeah. Then Big Ass to Plug. The production was crazy. The rapping was great.
That's what I kept hearing about consistently on everything. Everybody kept like, you listen to that Big Ass album yet? I'm like, nah, not yet.
I'm gonna be like this. This album is really setting up for him for his big coming out party. This is what this album was for. Like his coming out party. Everybody's seeing how great of an artist he is, and people gonna like give him more respect.
Yeah. How you feel? What you listen to in your playlist right now? I did check out that Big Ass album, and the samples is great. Who you listen to right now? Who in your playlist right now?
On my playlist right now?
On your playlist right now. So I'll tell you who on mine. I already know who gonna be my number 1 artist at the end of the year. I ain't even gonna cap. I already know. I already know.
Who?
That's
Tizo.
Tizo.
Shout out Tizo Touchdown. I listen to Tizo every goddamn day.
I like Tizo. I ain't been on him in a while.
He is talented as hell. I've been listening since the beginning of the year.
I kind of fell off.
I got a lot of Dirk in here too.
So I got a lot of Young Boy.
He talented as fuck.
Got a lot of Young Boy.
Okay.
And then I got Afro beats, coffee, and stuff like that. Then I also have lo-fi music. Gotta send out sometimes.
Chill vibe music.
Yeah. Right when you're on the computer just typing, working. Yeah. Had that playing in the background.
Yeah.
That's my playlist.
That's your playlist? What's your playlist, Big Mike?
Right now, it'll probably be Treaty Oak Revival, probably gonna be my number 1 person. St. John, Morgan Wallen, Trap Dicky, and I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been listening to like a little bit of Dirt lately too, and Drake. I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of Drake.
Man, I feel like everybody listens to a lot of Drake. No cap. He just made too much great music to not listen to him.
And like, I listen to a lot of Tizo too, though, man. And Larry June, yo, Uncle Larry and Dom Kennedy.
Yeah,
good job, Larry.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm all over the place with mine. It's first is for sure Tizo. Second is, I don't know if it's Dirt this year. It might be Dirt. I listen to a lot of Dirt. Dirt just give me real hype when I'm ready to go into the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got the gym playlist?
He be talking crazy. I love it. I love it, bro. I be loving it.
I ain't gonna lie. It's just like for me, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like definitely for this year, though, it's like this. Like I be going through these modes. Like a lot of people be coming at me, and I be like, all right, I'm swinging back. I be getting my move. It's like that. Help Me by Boston Richie. I had a situation.
He made good music.
No, I'm gonna tell you about
it. I ain't gonna lie.
Boston Richie song Help Me. I had this crazy situation happen over summer. So there's one chick I was kind of conversating with, kind of went off on the deep end. And for her way to get back at me, she started fucking with a nigga I know. That was kind of part of the little crew, whatever. Started doing a bunch of weird stuff for everybody. And I ain't gonna lie, that the lyrics to help me when he was like, I'm gonna get that get back if I get life. Trust me, ain't been the same since them niggas corrupt me. But it got me through that whole situation. Got my get back, flexing on it. Like I was at the point I don't even care. It's just like y'all pretty much got exiled.
Had to turn up.
I turned up. So that Petty 2 with Future and Dirt and Pilo Coat. Like when Dirk was like, so I hate them niggas. I hate them too. Like then on Petty 2, like that's the whole vibe of I'm petty. Then I'll be listening like I'm back again when he said, I hate them niggas so much. I dig them up and tell them die again. Like they speak to my spirit.
That was crazy, right? It was a good line. It was a good line.
What's the last album? Yeah. What's the last album I guess say / song? Y'all got emotional too. I'll get mine out the way. West Side Boogie first album. Well, I don't know if y'all know about West Side Boogie.
Yeah.
But what you mean by emotional?
I ain't gonna lie.
Like, I was riding over here listening to Melly.
Okay.
So I was riding over here listening to Melly. So what you mean? What kind of emotion you trying to get into?
Shit, I cried. I ain't gonna lie.
Talking about?
What's the last album you cried on? Like you was like, damn, I feel this shit. I'm crying. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was West Side Boogie, first album he dropped for me. First album he dropped, I cannot remember the name of that shit. First album, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't got emotional. Shit was good. I was going through what he was talking about at the time. It was good. I felt every goddamn last word. No cap. And to me, I feel like artists like him per se, I would say, he don't get enough credit. He a super lyricist, and you can feel what he's saying. I just want to give him his credit.
It's an old album. If you're gonna talk about emotional
like that. My second is Kendrick. That Dying of Thirst Kendrick, won't listen to it. Nigga gonna be crying. Dying of Thirst, won't listen to it. Nigga gonna be crying.
Man.
No, sir.
That Kendrick.
No, sir.
That Kendrick mid as hell, bro.
Come on.
Oh, listen to that. Man, we done with Kendrick Lamar.
Come on, man.
2014.
What was it?
August Alsina, Testimony.
Oh, August Alsina. The album was named Testimony too, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I listened to that. I listened to that. Testimony. That
was the last time I was able to be like, all right, yeah, I was emotional.
Yeah. What was yours, Big Mike?
One Thing at a Time, Morgan Wallen.
Again?
One Thing at a Time by Morgan Wallen. Yeah, One Thing at a Time.
Hit you in your heartstrings, didn't it?
That whole album, bro. Like,
I gotta check out Morgan Wallen. I've been listening to different genres, but I gotta check out Morgan Wallen. I listen. Okay, I got a question. Your percentage, in your opinion, of the genres you listen to, percentage wise. Let's say we got a percentage pie. What's your percentage that you listen to each genre, in your opinion? Ooh. I'm all over. I feel like I listen to a lot of different
stuff. I would say 50% hip hop. Hip hop, R&B. I'm just gonna put them both into one because even though they are separate, I put them into one because I don't listen to one without the other. And I don't even know where the other. It would be like lo-fi music, and then it would be more African soul music.
Oh yeah, you did say you listen to Afrobeat.
Yeah, I love Afrobeats.
You gotta put me on some. I listen to like.
No, he's in there too. Tim's in there too.
Tim's so goddamn gas. I love Tim so much, bro.
And then you still go with vibes. You still listen to him, and you know he came out with new music too, so you gotta play that as well. So it's a wide variety. I don't just stay in one.
Yeah, I feel like you can. I feel like as soon as we can. What's yours? What's your percentage spot?
I'll probably say 40% hip hop, R&B, rap, 30% country, 20% like rock, alternative rock. Then I throw in like a 10% of like pop. Then the rest will be like a lot of like indie music, indie folk music, or like also like house music. Cause I ain't gonna lie, back from like when we was in college, like going out like that era of like I ain't gonna lie, that era of like early 2000 like house music, undefeated.
Frat boy parties.
Yeah, like
frat boy parties.
that was like some of the greatest music in the world.
I would say mine's is 60% hip hop R&B, maybe 70. I like alternative rock. I would say that take.
Alternative rock.
Yeah, I listen, but old school. I don't listen to a lot of new school. I listen to a lot of like Fall Out Boy, like old Fall Out Boy.
But like it's no really no new
like
rock.
That.
It's not really no new rock.
Paramore.
Yeah,
and Panic at the Disco.
Okay.
I listen to Nickelback too. I don't know why niggas be hating on Nickelback. Y'all need to stop that meme for sure. But everybody out like they want to sing a Photograph. But nah, for real though, I listen to that. I listen to
all those too.
Yeah, I like those, bro. That was fire music to me.
I remember that time.
Yeah. So okay, so skip that. That brings me on to my next question. What in music? This will be one of the last questions. But what in music attracts you to music? For me, it's lyricism. I love beats. Don't get me wrong, but I love words. I've always been in love with words ever since I was little. So lyrics matter to me. You know what I mean? Like what you saying matter to me. So if you're a lyricist, I probably got you on my playlist. But if you got some fire beats and that energy writing the song too, you definitely probably on my playlist. But what y'all look for in a song that makes you like it? Is it the beat? Is it the lyricism? Like what is it?
For me, it's really the energy, tone, and color of the song. So I'm gonna like when I listen to music, I see colors. So a lot of times, that's why I say I have so much of a diverse feel of music. It's about the energy that it brings, what place it's gonna bring you into. If I'm listening to a song, it's gonna like hype me up, it's gonna make me cry. That's what I like. And a lot of times we have a lot of music, people have a lot of music that don't tap into those things. So you might be the most lyrical person in the world, but if you don't have that energy or have that soul in your music, can be any genre, or have that soul to make me feel it, or see the colors, or bring out an emotion, what's the point of it?
There you go, you see colors.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to get that checked out. You see, I don't know where you live in. They might be, poisoning you if you seeing colors when you listen to music, shrooms. I don't know what you want at that point. Like, be safe when you listening to music. You see colors, not good.
So you never drank and drive before? Drake and drive?
I don't condone that.
What, Drake and driving?
Drake and driving?
No, Drake. Listening to Drake.
You end up at your ex house.
Oh,
yeah, every
Drake
time. You don't do that. I listen to Drake, but it gotta be during the morning hours. It can't be at night because you can't go. You can't do that. You fall into that trap.
Can't be sad Drake to have me singing in the car.
Yeah, you end up at your ex house.
I ain't gonna lie.
Outside with a boombox.
Drake can have your ass singing, bro. Drake can have you singing like you wrote that.
I have a question. Is it bad that I cry listening to Connection by Drake? I'll sit there and be in my car by myself, crying, snot running down my nose, singing Connect by Drake.
I would say control the snot, but it's okay to cry.
To connect, I don't know why you was crying on connect.
I was like, damn, this white bitch fucked me up.
I was about to say, who was you thinking about? Who hurt you?
I ain't gonna lie.
That's funny.
It was a black chick.
The one in a million time. It would.
All right, we ain't gonna go here.
So, what's your answer to the question? I was hoping you don't ask me what's the question about.
The question.
I was doing percentage pies.
No. The question was what make you like music? What's the initial?
Oh yeah. What draws you in?
Pain. Pain. If I can feel the pain. And then it goes into the feelings. What does it make me feel? If I can resonate with it because I've lived through it a little bit, or I can see myself there, like, oh yeah, I know that was that other door I could have went down.
Yeah. Okay. So, would you agree that it's kind of like what draws you is like an emotional connection with the music, something you can really relate to?
I also like storytelling. Like, I want to be able to not just hear a bunch of words. Do the words connect the dot? I don't want to hear just too many inside jokes. It sounds good if I knew who that person was. Oh, it really sounded good. That disc was very good. But to outside people, too many of that, I'm like, I'm not truly following too much. I want to follow the story. Now, if he told the whole story with the disc, I can be more invested into, okay, so what's the outcome? But then again, that fuels the fire.
Do you think that's because of when we were born?
What do you mean?
Like what we like? Like you say you like storytelling, right? I like lyricism. You know what I'm saying? You see colors when you listen to music.
Yeah, I like.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
What vibrant color do you like?
It's like a mixture between like blue to orange.
What gives you blue to orange?
Like if I'm blue, like blue would be like bubbly. Sometimes come to my toes and it's drinking my tongue. Wherever it goes, it always show like some Michelle Branch.
I do like that song.
Then they might get when it gets so that'd be like a light blue, but when it gets to like darker, it might be like some hardcore rock or whatever, some hardcore like drill music. And whenever we get to the orange side, it's more like some Rob Wade, maybe some Juice WRLD. It gets more into like that. I don't know, say like pain, but like heart feeling stuff.
Yeah.
So you went from
He has his genres down with colors.
Yeah. Okay. You broke it down. What I mean by like when we're born, what we like is because like I'll be honest, when I first heard Thug, I didn't get it. I'll be real. I'll be so real.
I remember when they used to when Thug used to talk. No, that wasn't Thug. R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. I remember when Rich Homie Quan used to talk. He used to have the subtitles on him on TV.
Oh yeah. Bro, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like my best friend, shout out Jordan. My best friend used to always tell me like, bro, Thug the GOAT, bro. Thug next. Like he'll play some. I'd be like, bro, what is it?
Yo, you know who really put me on your Thug?
I'm used to it. Who?
DG.
Oh yeah, he loved Thug. Shout out DG. He loved Thug. Oh, he loved Thug. He was so happy when Thug got off.
Yeah, he the one put me on.
Got that 15 years probation, but he'll be all right. I believe in Thug. I believe he can do it.
Can he smoke weed on that probation?
Most likely not.
I don't think so.
If he can't smoke, ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't think so, bro.
Yo, if he can't smoke weed on that probation, he cooked.
All right. So in your opinion, and this will be the last question. In your opinion, and then we're gonna do one more thing, but in your opinion, what I know you say y'all like looking for the next thing, or people trying to find the next thing, the next big thing. What is it? In your opinion, what is it? Is it a new genre? Is it a new artist? What is it? I'll give you my opinion. I think the country rap wave coming in,
It's kind of meshing the two genres. It's kind of new, but I feel like it's gonna catch on. It's gonna have its little wave. That may be the next big thing. I don't know if that's the next big longevity thing, but I think it's the next thing.
I think the best time country rap could have actually came in was when Lil Nas X came in on Old Town Road. I think that was the best time any other country music could have came in and penetrated into the hip hop world more easily. But right now, I wouldn't say it's up next. I would say if it is, they're gonna have to start collabing more with hip hop people if that's gonna be the next thing. Because hip hop's looking for the next thing. Other than supporting the women, everybody's still looking for what else is next.
That's true.
So that's just my take on what you're saying.
Okay.
But nobody knows what's next. It's all about looking at the algorithm, seeing what works and why doesn't work. Learn what you're selling, and you could sell it multiple times.
Okay. What about you?
I think there's about to be a new genre. It's gonna be like some like indie pop, and then like Billie Eilish, Noah Kane gonna be like leaders of that. Once that get figured out, and as whenever the machine figures out a new thing, whatever the machine figures out how we can push, we're gonna get a rebirth of R&B music. R&B music been down bad because like if you're an R&B artist, I feel bad because it's kind of like you can have all the talent in the world, but how you can get presented to the world.
What do you think hip hop is now? If hip hop's not going to be the next big thing, you're saying R&B. Why?
Well, R&B is gonna have a rebirth because R&B is always talent.
Well, yeah, but we're looking at say the next big thing would say the next big thing what you're saying would be a R&B revival.
Yes.
But hip hop is so prevalent as well. Why could it not be hip hop? I know R&B is due for its time. Why could it not be hip hop?
It's gonna go hand in hand because one of these R&B artists gonna do a hook for a rapper, so you know you're gonna get that.
So you think we're gonna get a new R&B artist, or are we going to get somebody that's already there?
I think we're gonna get a wave, and the wave is gonna ignite a new era of like R&B. Because you gotta think about we think about early 2000s R&B, we think about 90s R&B, we even think about the 10s to R&B, but we in the 20s, we're in like the 20s. Can we think of any R&B? Like I ain't gonna lie to if I'm thinking of the 20s, it's like Brand maybe.
I was about to say, who are R&B artists to you right now?
Like
I think I know what the
Division
next genre is gonna be.
What is it? In your opinion, what is it?
Now that Trump is in office, we know things are going to change.
Mm-hmm.
And they may change drastically and suddenly. Due to that change, depending on the change, I believe something new is going to rise. Because that's going to be the turning point of people's feelings. And if you can tap into the music of the current time feelings, that's how you get it.
That's always the timeless music.
So be on the lookout.
Tapping into the time. All right, bet. All right, hey, this is a What's Your Story special, I would say. I think we got to all introduce ourselves now because we didn't get it at all. We were so into the conversation. All right, I'm usually behind the camera, but I'm Josh. What's up? I work with Cam. He behind the camera for What's Your Story.
It's just Leaf. That's me. You can find me on Instagram at Jetta Leaf. That's pretty much it. You'll learn the rest. Pretty sure I'll have a better introduction from somebody other than me.
It's your boy Wale Intern, aka Milkman on the run.
All right, bet. Follow What's Your Story, WYS Content 24, Instagram, WYS Content YouTube. Check us out. I want to thank y'all today for giving out y'all time. You know, I feel like every time is always time. Like, thank you for the opportunity. And to me, time is the most important. So thank y'all. Time is worth more than money, in my opinion, and relationships and networking. So I really thank y'all for that. For just giving us the time. We do have a tradition here at What's Your Story? We always like to give some inspirational or motivational words. We're going to look into that camera right there, and we're just going to motivate anybody out there who may be going through something or, just having a hard time right now. What I'm going to say for myself is never give up. Perseverance is hard. Whatever God you pray to, even if you don't pray to a God, the God within yourself, believe in yourself, always have faith, never give up. Anything is possible.
This is the part where I give some motivational, inspirational things.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think I can do this. Quick draw. Ooh, on the spot. Life is tough. Everybody knows that. Somebody's life is always tougher than the next. Don't worry about comparing yourself to the next. Just be grateful that you woke up every day and live life to the next level. But still don't crash out. Plan for a longevity of your life. I kind of mixed that last part up, but y'all get what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Understanding expectations in life. Because if you can't bet on your own self, you can't expect nobody else to bet on you and to believe in you. So remember to if you're going to put any coins up, make sure you put them on yourself and think about yourself.
Hey, and that wraps up another episode of What's Your Story?